I think every creative can remember the time when they first found their talent and, making their first creation and how special it was to them, how much joy it brought to your face, which then prompted you to make other ones. Some being smaller, some being way bigger than the last, those daring ones, more that were similar but different in very unique ways, and many, many others that mean a lot to you. Each process of making each one was fun because it was your talent, it's what brought you joy, and it all started from that one creation. Eventually, other people recognized your talent and they started suggesting that you monetize it, make a business out of it. And now, creating all of a sudden becomes a drag. What do I create to wow the audience, You try to get the parts or the pieces to create more things, but nothing's working. And you constantly hit this content block where it's like, I don't want to make something that's less amazing than the last one. And eventually you lose the passion and you call it quits. Ouch. That's some heartbreaking stuff right there. Because I always like to see talent as your firstborn child. So losing passion and effort for it is like throwing a baby in a dumpster. Yikes.
A lot of us creatives can agree that creating can sometimes be hard, especially when you're trying to monetize it and make it into a big thing. We constantly get these eyes upon us like, oh, this is your talent, you should do this, you should do that. And sometimes you just feel like, well, what if I can't do any more? What if the new project I'm about to do isn't as good as the last one? What if people think I've fallen off? I don't have any ideas today. Does that mean I've lost my touch? These constant things go around in your head. I know this from doing my YouTube channel. I create so much content that sometimes I just feel like, what's the idea today? Thinking of some grandiose thing, but not every day has to be a grandiose gem. Sometimes I just gotta have fun. And I'm glad that the audience that I have understands that. Sometimes I'm just gonna have fun. I think one advice I'd give you guys, whatever you're good at, remember why you started what you're good at. It brought you joy, it shined your eyes, it made you smile, and it really was your escape from the real world. Because we have so many responsibilities, we have so many things, and then when we do that one thing, we express ourselves, we are creative, we're free to do whatever we want with it, and we have, the joy of knowing that came from my ideas, my hands. So remember that as you are still creating. Times where you reach a content block, just remember, oh, you just do something for fun. Not everything needs a meaning. And that's what I realized on my channel. Not every video needs a meaning. I think I even find that boring, always trying to be so professional and sophisticated with it. So I just want to laugh at something or react to this or that, or, just want to have fun. That's why I started YouTube in the first place. Remember how you started, remember why you started. I remember the joy you feel from doing that thing, because what's going to make you stop doing your thing is if you don't have fun in it anymore. The last thing I want you guys to ever do is think that something that was God-given to you is not for you anymore just because you don't find fun in it anymore. The reason why you don't find fun in it anymore is because you made it one of your daily activities, tasks that you have to do. Otherwise, something bad's gonna happen. You're more worried about what your audience thinks rather than what you think. You're trying to give the audience what they want, and as you're giving people what they want, you constantly neglect yourself, and it becomes like a 9-to-5 job. You have to do it or else. Whereas it should be, I want to do this because I like it. I want to share my ideas and my likings with the people around me. And whoever messes with it, mess with it. But stop putting so much pressure on yourself, sucking the life out of it. Stop trying to force creativity. Creativity comes through experiences, and as you experience life, that's what inspires you to make new, important professional content or whatever it is that you're good at. That's what inspires you to create something. Your life experience, what you see around you, watching a certain movie, seeing a friend do a certain thing. That's what makes our heads go. When you're starting to force yourself to think of something, forcing it, you come up with very bland, unexciting ideas, ununique ideas, because before it just came natural. Like, ooh, I'm feeling a bit fancy with this today. Now it's just what do I have to do for these people? What do I have to do to make sure I get money? Like, don't change your mindset from wanting to create just for fun to I have to create to satisfy the ego that you cannot let your talent go to waste, otherwise you're being ungrateful to God, or you have to satisfy a niche or they're going to think that you fell off. All right? Stop doing that. It's okay to have a chill pill. It's okay to not make such important things, so long as you're smiling at the end of the day. That's the whole point of monetizing it and making it big. Please, as I'm saying all this, don't now start thinking that I'm telling you to just, lazy about and have fun all the time. If you want to monetize and you want it to be big and professional, yeah, you gotta take the grind seriously, right? but not every single content needs to be a serious thing, you know? Have that healthy balance so that it keeps it refreshing. You know what I'm saying? Like, have that balancing of fun, professional, fun, professional. And as you're having fun, you're still doing work because you're becoming more seasoned in your craft. You know, you're becoming more sharper, more agile, more this, more that. To the point that when it comes to something professional and smart, sophisticated, you're there, you know? So don't take the fun days as, oh, that's just a fun day. No, the fun days is still you practicing to perfect your craft. You're becoming more seasoned. Release yourself from the pressure of making things so serious and purposeful and so amazing that it wows everyone and it satisfies your ego. No, chill out. Just take it easy. That's why I can keep doing this for a long time. Because I'm just doing all kinds of stuff, you know? You never know what's gonna come out of my channel one day. You feel me? I think that's why I made it so far to 700 subscribers. Which I want to thank you all very much for. 1,000 is very soon. God bless all of you. Take care.